The heir to the Danish throne is at the center of a hurricane after revealing photos published in Readings magazine with Genoveva Casanova. We take a look at his private life with Mary from Denmark, his wife and 4 children together. The couple has already reappeared in public after the scandals surrounding their encounter with Genoveva Casanova. Frederik from Denmark has been in the media spotlight after explicit pictures of him with Genoveva Casanova came to light. The firstborn son of Queen Margaret II has lived a life marked by controversy as the crown prince of one of the most powerful royal houses in Europe. Fortunately or not, that meant he was always the center of the hurricane and his life was the center of attention. A life characterized by abdication. Like any monarch, in addition to his military training, he received a very complete academic education. In particular, Frederik studied political science, earning a master's degree in the field. However, instead of devoting himself to this, in 2009 he began his career with the International Olympic Committee, from which he resigned before the Tokyo Olympics, which could not be held due to the pandemic. A decision that did not please the Danish royal family, as they had always been passionate about sports. Mary's arrival from Denmark into his life. When in 2024 was going to celebrate 2 decades of his marriage to Mary from Denmark, the controversy over his photos with Genoveva Casanova is over. Frederik and Maria are one of the most respected couples in the royal world. Their love story began at the 2000 Olympic Games held in Australia. A story that surpassed the fiction of any worthy story and movie. How they met remains a mystery. One version of its beginning is in an Australian pub, the Slip-In, when the heir to the Danish throne was 34 years old. There he met the young Mary Donaldson, accompanied by a group of friends. The crush was instant, and although she did not know he was a member of the royal family, they exchanged phone numbers. An idyll characterized by several plane rides, as the son of Queen Margaret too often went to visit his beloved in Sydney. However, there is another, quite different version. There is another theory. Far from the first informal meeting of the couple, Donaldson was invited to a formal gala dinner with other members of the royal family. 3 years after this chance meeting, in May 2004, in Copenhagen Cathedral, Frederik and Mary sang Yes, I Want, which coincided with Letizia's first official performance as a member of the Spanish royal family. Accompanied by his brother Joaquin, the crown prince made the short walk down the aisle, where he waited half an hour for his bride. The most emotional moment was when he couldn't contain his excitement when he saw his future wife. There was no shortage of traditional Danish music to greet the groom, but also in tribute to the bride's family's Irish background. Once married, the couple boarded an open carriage and traveled around the streets of the city, greeting all the curious people who came by, eager not to miss a single detail. Frederik's final romantic dedication to his wife. As a result of their marriage and love, they had 4 children, Christian, Isabella, Josephine and Vincent, with whom they posed several times. However, 19 years after their passage at the altar, the spark between them has not diminished. In particular, last May, Frederik did not hesitate to shout his love for his wife from the rooftops, timed to coincide with their anniversary. My wife and I celebrated our wedding anniversary today. It is a special day for both of us as we also love to celebrate it with our 4 children. This year the date coincides with Mother's Day. That is why I am sending you my special love to you, Mary, as a spouse and as a mother. And at the same time I would like to say, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers of the whole country, wrote the heir to the throne. Barring disagreements, very close to his wife. In the same week, the couple shared the most candid photo. Together they took a snapshot in the coastal town of Esbjerg, in which they were very much in love during this vacation. The selfie photo they shared on social media. When you are in Esbjerg, you can't help but visit Svend Wig-Hansen's monumental work People by the Sea, which is always an impressive sight, they wrote. The first photo of the couple after the scandal. In fact, the couple had already been photographed after the information about their meeting with the Mexican celebrity in Madrid became known, images that Genoveva herself had already spoken out about and that the Danish royal house preferred not to comment on. It was a joint visit with Kings Felipe and Letizia, who are currently on an official visit to the Scandinavian country. During a trip to an exhibition dedicated to Joaquin Sorolla, on the occasion of the centenary of his death, the two royal couples were photographed together, and Federico and Mary could be seen together, outwardly calm and dedicating a few smiles to the cameras.